we are facing serious problem. Now the third wave is going on. So 100% this is also a big challenge for the country. I always telling to the people that there are some people who convert problems into opportunities and there are some people who convert opportunities into the problems. My feeling is we need to have accept this challenge and win over the COVID-19 with first wave, second wave, third wave, probably we may expect the fourth wave also. But I am confident that with the cooperation of the people of India under the able leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji, we will win this war. Regarding the financial position of the country, no doubt, the India is the fastest growing economy. The first of all, our GDP growth, it is exactly approximately 12%, it coming from agriculture and agriculture allied industries. 22 to 24% from the manufacturing sector and 52 to 56% from the service sector. Actually, in the growth, the contribution of MSME is more than 35% now. So, MSME, agriculture, these are the important driving forces for the economy by which we can make Indian economy strong. First of all, my observation, which is really a success story for our government, that is our agriculture growth is increased. First of all, we have surplus sugar, surplus rice, surplus wheat, surplus corn, and now it is a problem that the surplus of food grain is a big problem for the country. Our government has taken a revolutionary decision that we are importing petroleum and gas of 8 lakh crores. We are also importing the 25 to 30% coal. In the energy sector, our dependence upon the particularly from abroad, that is one of the challenge to us. So the most important thing is in our government we have taken a decision that how we can stop the import of this particularly of in energy sector and how it can be useful to create more employment potential and contributing growth for the country. Today we are working on the line on ethanol. First of all, we allow making ethanol from sugarcane molasses. Then we allow it making it from sugarcane juice, then BAB molasses. And now we are giving permission to make ethanol from food grains, particularly from rice, corn, where it can be a good thing for the farmer. I am expecting that at least 500 industries new are going to establish in the rural and agriculture India, which is going to create more employment potential. Presently, the ethanol production is 400 crore liters, but in this year, I am confident it will go up to 550 crore liters, and our basic requirement is 4,000 crore liter. As a transport minister, we have taken a decision that now we will use flex engine in two-wheeler, three-wheeler and four-wheeler. In place of petrol, the flex engine, it means that you can use 100% petrol or 100% bioethanol. So I am confident in due course of time, we will reduce the demand of petrol and our all manufacturing giants like Hyundai, Suzuki and Toyota, they are now in position to launch their flex engine vehicle in the market and where their 65 to 70% share from them. So it is going to create new ethanol pump in the country. The two-wheeler company Bajaj and TVS already they are ready with their models, two-wheeler models on flex engine. So this is going to helpful to agriculture. Actually, at the same time, we are also working on green hydrogen. And we can make green hydrogen from biomass and we can make green hydrogen from the sewage water. That is the idea in our mind. In the municipal corporation area, we can use sewage water. We have a solar panel, rooftop solar and wind, and by which the power cost will be very, very negligible and water cost will be exactly free of cost. And we can convert with electrolyzer, we can convert green hydrogen and we get it green hydrogen from that, which is the future fuel for the world and for the country. In the hydrogen mission, our target is that we need to make our country who can export green hydrogen to the world. We can use this green hydrogen in industry like steel, cement and chemical industry. It can be a great thing for a great contributor for in energy sector where we can reduce the import. At the same time, one of the important thing is we are encouraging CNG, LNG, ethanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, and at the same time electric vehicles. Because of the policy of our government, now there is a fast growth in electric vehicle, two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, and even in buses. And now it is some of the company are in position to launch their trucks on electricity. We have surplus electricity, and that is the one of the reason that it is going to reduce the pollution, because pollution is also a big problem. So presently our automobile industry's turnover is 7.5 lakh crores, and we are making lot of export. 3.5 lakh crores is our export. I am very much confident as a transport minister that within 5 years our size of this industry will go up to 15 lakh crore. And this is the industry which is giving maximum employment potential in the country. This is the industry which is giving maximum revenue to the state government and central government. So this can be a great force, driving force behind the growth of our country, and the automobile industry is one of the future. And I am expecting we will make Indian automobile industry as a #1 world manufacturing hub in the world. So that is exactly our dream, and we are on the same line. All reputed brands in the world are now present in Indian scenario, and I am confident that 100% we will achieve this goal. Regarding the most important thing is agriculture, and our 65 to 75% population belongs to agriculture, and our growth, our contribution in GDP growth is only 12%. Now we are already decided to create more irrigation facilities. We are very much cautious about water conservation and creating more water irrigation projects. The central government is now, actually this is a state subject, but with Pradhan Mantri Sichai Yojana, and now just clearing of the lot of dispute projects. When I was water resources minister, there was 17 to 18 dispute between the states, and at that time we have cleared 13 disputes already clear. There are some disputes are there, particularly in the South India, in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat. We are facing crucial problem for water. So water is the most important issue in this India, particularly part of our country. And now we are already in completing the Polavaram project in Andhra Pradesh. And now the Godavari water is going to the sea. 1200 TMC of water is going to the sea. At the time when I was water resources minister, we are planned to take that water from backwater of Godavari to Krishna to Pennar, and Pennar to Kaveri, and that going up to the tail end of Tamil Nadu. So definitely we are working on this. We have cleared Ken Betwa project, which is going to help to Bundelkhand. We have already cleared 9 projects related with the Punjab, Haryana, Himachal, Uttarakhand and Rajasthan and Delhi. So already we have taken 3 projects where at the time of the partition, our 3 rivers water was going to Pakistan and 3 rivers decided to water for India. But our water was going to Pakistan. So we are also considering that water and taking it to Punjab and Rajasthan, where it can create more irrigation facility. So agriculture growth rate is the most important thing. The Prime Minister approach is giving more encouragement for agriculture. We are now using a lot of new technology, drone technology in spraying, making nano urea, and now we are making nano mix fertilizer, by which we can achieve the productivity and we can reduce the cost. Our target is to reduce the cost, expenditure cost, and increase the profitability of the farmers. If the purchasing power of the farmers is increased, 100% it is going to boost Indian industry. The most important thing of our government is from last 4-5 years, every time our finance minister is giving a lot of priority for development of infrastructure in the country. As far as road sector is concerned, I am very much confident and very much I have a great pride for that we have 3 records. Now the time when I taken charge as a minister, it was coming to 2 kilometers per day. Now we are 38 kilometers per day, highest in the world of national highway construction. And that is exactly moving very fast. Then the second world record, Guinness Book of World Record is we have just constructed 2.5 kilometer 4-lane cement concrete road on Mumbai-Delhi Express Highway near Vadodara within 22 hours. Then we have constructed, the third world record is constructing of Bijapur, Solapur, 1-lane bitumen road 26 kilometer in 22 hours. So these are the three record with us. We are working very fast. We are making lot of tunnels. We are making Jhojila tunnel near under Kargil, and still the work is going on. 1,000 workers are under the tunnel and they are working fast. The first time we have saved 5,000 crore on this tunnel. I know that the South India, the most important tunnel is that near Bangalore, Kashadi Ghat. No, it's so. No, I am not. Shiradi Ghat. Shiradi Ghat tunnel also, yesterday I have a meeting and we are going to start that, which is going to increase more utility of Mangalore port. So 100% the road infrastructure, green express highway, we are making 22 green express highway. The result of our contribution in infrastructure, that Delhi to Meerut, it was taking 4 hours, now it takes 45 minutes. Delhi to Dehradun, it was 9 hours, it was take 2.5 hours, and by our new express highway it will be 2 hours. Delhi to Jaipur, within a month it will be 2 hours. Delhi to Amritsar, it take 8 hours. After this, it will be only 4 hours within a year. Delhi to Srinagar, 8 hours, and Delhi to Katra in 6 hours, and Delhi to Mumbai in 12 hours, and Chennai to Bangalore in 2.5 hours. So this type of new revolution in the road infrastructure is going to be a get result for us. It is going to reduce the logistic cost. Now presently one truck going from Delhi to Mumbai, it takes 48 to 50 hours. But after this, it will be 18 to 20 hours. So they will make more trips. It means that we can reduce the logistic cost. And in place of diesel, we are now using electric as a fuel. We are using LNG as a fuel. And there is a huge saving. And that's the reason that our present logistic cost is more than 16%. We can take it, reduce it up to 11 to 12%, and will be more competitive in international market, which is going to result for good export. We are connecting our all ports. We are developing waterways. We have already constructed 100 airports, and we are also in position. As far as the power is concerned, we are monetizing the project. Road project we are monetizing, the power transmission project we are monetizing, and our dream of our Prime Minister to make Indian economy of $5 trillion. And now 111 lakh crore infrastructure is in planning. The Gati Shakti Yojana is one of the important things. We are working very fast on that. It is going to create more coordination, communication, and cooperation between the stakeholders. So 100%, we are now already in position to increase the rail network. So this is a position by which 100% we will be more competitive in international market. I am also confident that first of all, our concentration is how we can reduce our import and how we can increase our export. Regarding semiconductor, we have shortage, and that is crucial and very important for the industry. We have a special policy for that. We are making special policy for green hydrogen. We are also encouraging automobile industry, and 100% in textile also our export is increased. I am confident that due course of time our agriculture export, our industrial export is going to increase, and which is going to create more jobs in the country. Regarding MSME, we are contributing 30% of the growth. Now it comes to 35 to 40%. And our export of the country of 50% is from MSME. 100% I know that because of COVID we are facing some crucial problems. There are some problems, but with a strong political will, commitment, fast track decision making process, corruption free system, and time bound program, 100% we are going to win this war. So there are a lot of challenge with the finance minister. Already we are giving priority for development of agriculture, agro-processing industries, food industries, fruit industries, vegetable industries. We are trying to increase more export in agriculture area. We are working on biofuel and alternative fuel to save our, actually the imports are very high. And whatever the semiconductors or in the petroleum or in the coal, everywhere which are the imports which are damaging the prospects of our economy, our all priorities how we can develop all these things in the country. Swadeshi Swavalamban, that is most important mantra for all of us. And I am confident that our economy is the fastest growing economy. The last my point is in the world scenario, the whole world is now interested. They are not very much interested to deal with China. And now the Chinese economy is also facing basically big problems. So this is the opportunity for Indian economy, Indian industry, Indian entrepreneurs that we can take the advantage of it and we can make more export. We have got the talented young talented power, highest in the world available in India. We have availability of raw material, availability of power, availability of good infrastructure, development of ports with 18-meter rafts. So on this line, 100% there are a lot of opportunity for increasing our export. By increasing our export, we can make Indian economy strong and making Indian economy as Atmanirbhar Bharat. I am very much confident that our economy is the fastest growing economy and our budget is to be giving 100%. I am expecting the finance minister that every year she is supporting for development of infrastructure in the country and giving the highest priority for that. At the same time, she is giving a lot of priority for agriculture and her approach is that how we can reduce the import and make sustainable development in the country. The 115 aspirant districts, the agriculture, rural, tribal area, where we need to plan exactly a good vision by which we can create more employment potential, increase per capita income and GDP growth in that area. I am confident that this budget is going to helpful and accelerate the Indian economy and making India as Atmanirbhar Bharat and make Indian economy on the line of making Indian economy the largest economy in the world. I am fully confident and that's the reason that I am very much hopeful about the budget. Once again, I am giving my thanks to Hindu Business Line and all of your the chief editor and all the journalists for giving me opportunity to give my thoughts to you, to present to you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you very much. Ministry is driving and your government is driving. I have only a couple of questions for you, which, if you're willing to answer, I can ask them. Do you have the time, sir?
Yes, no problem. You can ask me.
Excellent. Taking off from your speech itself, the long list of projects that are currently on, especially in roads, tunnels, and bridges and other things, it requires a lot of financing. The finance minister, of course, has been quite generous, as you said, and she hopefully continue to be generous too. But she has her own constraints, and there's only so much money coming from the budget. So, what are the other sources that you're looking at? In this context, I wanted to ask you about the asset monetization pipeline, which was announced last year, and which has taken off in some industries like power, as we also mentioned. But we have not seen road projects yet coming out on the asset monetization pipeline. What are your plans there for that?
Actually, the monetization target, the 26% target is given to the road sector. Already we have monetized the project more than 35,000 crore. And we are receiving good response. We don't have any problem for that. But now our idea is all Canadian pension fund, foreign investors, they are taking the projects. But my feeling is we should take the cooperation of Indian people, particularly the small people, who can invest minimum 1 lakh rupees into our road project. And for that reason, we have already developed project-wise a new model. We are waiting for approval from SEBI. And a common man can invest in NHI, particularly in this project and project to project. And we are trying to assure him a good income. My feeling is to give it to 7.5 to 8% assured income to him. So this is the idea in our mind. Still, it's not finalized, by which the small people will invest. And already every year we are making the road of 5 lakh crores. Already the finance minister is giving the budget 1,20,000 crore. But you know that the success story of the NHI is we don't have money problem. The bankers are now every time giving us the offer, and now just we receive the loan of 5.85 interest, 25,000 we receive from the bank. Every time we are getting good fund from bankers. We don't have any financial problem. Our projects are economically viable. Presently, our total income is 40,000 crore. And within 5 years, it will go up to 1,40,000 crores. and we are monetizing the project. We are getting the money, and we are working on different models, BOT, hybrid annuity. A lot of new models are there. There is a very, very good response. And particularly the foreign investment, there is a direct 100% investment allowed in infrastructure, particularly road sector. But my interest is to giving this benefit to the poor people of this country who can invest their economy, because India, we have problem regarding pension economy, regarding share economy, and regarding insurance economy. We need to develop more. And for that reason, if our small people like constable, peon, government worker, or any factory worker, if he can invest in infrastructure, he will get 7.5% or 8% returns on that. There can be a great thing that he is contributing for development of infrastructure in the country. At the same time, he is benefited from that. The senior citizens, they are investing their money in the banks, and they are getting a rate of interest something 6.5 or 7%. But if they get good returns from it, it can be a great thing for the senior citizen to get assured returns from NHI bonds. So this is the idea in my mind, and we are on the process. If the SEBI clear it, we will go for the capital market, and 100% we will get investment from the small people of India, the farmer, the peon, the constables, small government servants. They can invest 1 lakh or more than that. So it can be a great opportunity for Indian people. And my intention is to take the advantage of taking cooperation of the small, poor people and make them rich, give them opportunity to get money from infrastructure. It is a win-win position. We are making infrastructure in the country for the benefit of the society. And at the same time, the benefit is going to the poor people of the society who are investing in that. That is exactly the philosophy and vision in my mind. And we are working on that. Presently, we don't have any problem from the investor. The Canadian fund, the insurance fund, the Australian Macquarie company, they are all coming to us. We don't have any problem. We are receiving a tremendous response from the investor. But my idea is, if this is going to be benefited to the foreign investor, why we should not give this opportunity to the small and poor people of our country? And that is exactly the inspiration and motivation in my mind, that how it can be helpful to them in a win-win situation where they can invest in the road construction and they will get benefit more than anywhere in the market. So that is exactly the idea, and we don't have any problem. We are working fast. Our monetization, all examples are successful examples, and it can be really a good thing and great pride for me. NHI is AAA rating. It is the highestly reputed, recognized, and respectable organization, not only in India, but in the world. That is exactly a success story of NHI.
Thank you. That's quite expansive and interesting to hear whatever you said just now on the financing options. I would now take you to the other part of your speech where you spoke extensively on automobile industry and ethanol and flex engines and stuff. But the other part of this story is the scrappage, creating demand, phasing out old vehicles, and that will help the environment and also increase output for automobile manufacturers, increase their business. Now, we know that you have set up 1 or 2 scrappage centers in the country, but what are your plans for increasing these scrappage centers and for promoting, pushing people to scrap their vehicles more, incentivizing them, like giving tax breaks to if you change an old vehicle and that kind of stuff?
Actually, we need 1 scrapping center at least in 1 district, and some of the district we need 2 to 3 scrapping centers. After 15 years, our policy is now already declared. We are going to establish all the scrapping center, creating more employment potential. The most important part of this scrapping policy is, presently we are importing aluminum. We are importing, even steel is also a problem. Copper is a problem. We are importing copper. Plastic somewhere we are importing. So by this scrapping, we can get steel, aluminum, copper, and rubber. Everything will be available with a very, very lower rate, by which we can reduce the cost of components by 25 to 30%. And that is to be a great advantage to Indian automobile industry for international market. The second thing is, we have 12 major ports. At the time when I was shipping minister, we have taken a decision to increase the draft up to 18 meter. Now 6 to 7 port we have, the draft is 18 meter. It means that you can take the ship of 2 lakh ton. So from the world, lot of So West, this automobile West is available, scrap vehicles are available. We can import that to India with a cheaper rate, and by which we'll get the aluminum, copper, steel, rubber, and everything. Presently, we are importing aluminum, we are importing copper, we are importing steel, we are importing lot of plastic, rubber. And because of this, availability of this raw material is going to increase the potential of our automobile industry to get more profit for them. At the same time, presently, these vehicles are now outdated. After 15 years, one bus or one truck of diesel, whatever the fuel cost is there, the three new buses will be have same cost. So that is the reason, as per the technology and efficiency is concerned, we will reduce the pollution and economic viability. LNG, CNG is the fuel for the future. I just first tractor in India. It's from my agriculture family. We have got a tractor and we have converted onto bio CNG. So our saving is 1 lakh rupees per year, and we are making bio CNG from parali rice straw. 5 ton of parali is given 1 ton of bio CNG. So it is going to establish the new industry in the rural and agriculture India, which is going to create more employment potential. At the same time, it is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free, and indigenous. We are making ethanol, we are making bio LNG or bio CNG from biomass, bio waste, particularly from rice straw. Then we are making green hydrogen from sewage water, where we can, municipal corporation can convert their sewage water by using solar rooftop and windmill, and using that power for that and making green hydrogen from that. I have just taken one green hydrogen car is with me in Delhi, and next month, because of COVID, I'm in Nagpur. We are going to launch a first pilot project of car. Car is from Toyota. They have given this car to me. Car is in Delhi, and we will take the green hydrogen from Faridabad, Indian Oil, and we are going to start the first pilot project to prove that it can be possible, that you can run with the green hydrogen. And green hydrogen is the fuel for the future. So the pollution is a big problem. Air pollution, water pollution, and sound pollution. Being a transport minister, I have a highest priority for removing all these pollutions. So 100%, when I was minister for Ganga, we have successfully have a good project in Mathura. By using 80 MLD sludge of Mathura, we are converting into making the water from that, recycling all the water given to Indian Oil. They are giving 20 crore rupees per year. The Triveni Engineering, the company from South, now they are doing that project. And first time it is to be proven that from wastewater, sewage water, from the you can convert good water and it can be useful for industry. And 40% from the subsidy given by the government and 60% from the investor, hybrid annuity. So even in the solid waste management and liquid waste management, we can go for hybrid annuity project where 60% of the investments coming from the private partner. And that can be a great thing to create more employment potential. It is going to resolve our pollution problem, water pollution, air pollution problem. And it is a theory of conversion of waste into wealth. I am always telling people two philosophy. One is knowledge, innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skill, and successful practices. We name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the second important thing is conversion of waste into wealth. No one is waste. It is depending upon the vision. It is depending upon the technology that any type of waste it may be, you can convert that waste into wealth. And that is exactly the policy behind all this thing. I'm confident that we are now making for Jaivik agriculture, making organic farming. There are a lot of new experiments from definitely that Joamrut experiment. A lot of things are moving. Our priorities, development of agriculture is the most important priority for the government. We need to take it up to 20% contribution of agriculture in our growth, GDP growth. And that's the reason that creating more agro-process industries, create more employment potential in the rural, agriculture, and tribal area, and 115 aspirant districts. For the forest material also, we can use it. We can develop the new industry there. And this is exactly, we are working on bamboo. So Bhima bamboo from Karnataka is very popular, giving 200 ton of bamboo per acre after 2 years. So that is going to change the total situation in the agriculture sector. So these are the new initiatives taken by our government, 100%, which is going to be proved as import substitute, cost effective, and pollution free, and creating more wealth, more employment potential, and development in rural tribal area particular 115 aspirant districts.
Thank you. That's interesting. One last question before I let you go, Minister. This is on the road projects, which you mentioned, quite a long laundry list of road projects which are being implemented. Very interesting ones, very impressive ones, Delhi-Mumbai corridor especially. But people down south feel that we don't get enough of those projects, except Chennai-Bangalore highway, which work has just started. We don't seem to be getting any of those big projects that you're talking about. Chennai-Mumbai is a very poorly connected corridor. Chennai-Hyderabad is barely connected. Now, why are we not investing in these kind of projects also to develop industries alongside?
First of all, we are already planning for that. We are starting the project. I am telling you just a thing from coming from Delhi to Chennai. You have to come to Mumbai and Pune. And Pune, there are two ways, from Pune to Solapur and Pune to Kolhapur, going to Bangalore and going to Chennai. But now we are changing from Surat. We are making a new green express highway of 40,000 crore from Surat to Nashik, Nashik to Ahmednagar, and Ahmednagar to Solapur. You don't need to go for Mumbai and Pune. So that is going to reduce the pollution in Mumbai and Pune. And we are just starting, now we have decided to start the work of this project. And this is going to be a game changer. From Solapur, we can go to Cochin, we can go to Bangalore, we can go to Bangalore, we can go to Trivandrum, we can go to Chennai, we can go to Hyderabad. So it will be an independent connectivity without Mumbai and Pune. It's going to resolve the problem. My problem is we are doing a lot of work in Mysore-Bangalore Express Highway. We are working now in the next 2-3 months. I am going to inaugurate that function. We are going to inaugurate that road. Now my problem is related with Tamil Nadu. We are facing big problem related with the getting aggregate, getting material, getting forest clearances. I already requesting the Chief Minister to resolve this issue. Particularly in Tamil Nadu, we are facing a lot of problem. Our work is stopped. We are not getting even the different type of aggregate for the construction. They are giving us permission of 3 months. It's very difficult. Somewhere it is a part in the demo and the bureaucratic system. It never get the permission. That's why the works are stopped. So I already requested to Chief Minister and the Minister and the people and even Chief Secretary. We are waiting for, if the cooperation is good from the state side, I am assuring you that I will give a lot of priority to development of road infrastructure in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala. The Kerala, we have a lot of problem with the land acquisition. But the Kerala Chief Minister is very, very proactive and he is taking a lot of decision and helping us. We are now giving a lot of project to Kerala. Karnataka also, we are doing a lot of projects. Andhra, Telangana, we have just sanctioned a lot of roads. I have got a list of the project. I will give it to you. Connecting to Hyderabad to Chennai and all South India. There are a lot of projects we have. It is on the list and we are already working on that. You ask anybody in any district, anywhere in the South India about national highway. People will give you the feedback. And that is exactly our achievement, that anywhere, no one will talk anything against us. We are transparent, time-bound, result-oriented, and corruption-free. With this program, I am again requesting Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, please go take the review of all the projects and cooperate us. And we will 100%, there is no money shortage. We are ready to give 1,000 crores of rupees to Tamil Nadu and develop all type of road project. I don't have any problem. When I was minister in shipping and port, I developed all this Tuticorin, Chennai and all the ports in that area. My highest priority for development. Even we are facing one big project, starting a flyover from Chennai port and taking it to 2-level flyover to resolve the traffic jam problem in Chennai. I'm also working on that. So we are ready for that. But somewhere we need some cooperation from the state government. Without that, we cannot do it. Somewhere, I'm not talking politically, but I will request you people, and particularly for the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and the ministers and MPs, let's please look into it. When the central government is ready to give you the fund, ready to give you the road project, let us resolve these small issues. 100% we will change the total infrastructure of Tamil Nadu, which can be Tamil Nadu is the fastest growing state in the country. A lot of industrial development is there. A lot of export will increase. And it creates more employment potential and jobs and growth to the Tamil Nadu, where I'm very much positive and I want to support it.
Thank you so much, sir, for being so frank and addressing the concerns that we have here. And I do hope that your voice will be heard by the powers that be. So thank you once again for sparing your time with us. You're just recovering and you're taking time off to attend this pre-budget event. And wish you all the best and more power to you for doing more projects and helping develop India. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thanks. I now hand over the floor to Devangana.